Hello there, boys and girls, and welcome to Sports and Other Things of the Sorts on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be giving my review of the Royal Rumble that happened this past Saturday. I know I'm a little late, but hey, better late than never, as they say. We're going to go through match by match. I'm going to give you just a rundown of what I liked and didn't like. Very, very similar to anybody you'll ever see, and you'll probably see that I agree with Santi Zap a lot. You can't copyright opinions, so I'm sorry, I guess. Before we go any further, make sure you hit subscribe. I had to say it. I'm doing the YouTuber thing. Also, go check me out on Spotify, Facebook, and X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it. We'll be posting there, hopefully more regularly as the time of this podcast progresses. So without further ado, let's get right into the Royal Rumble. So the first match I'm going to be talking about is the Women's Royal Rumble. The Women's Royal Rumble, again, I'm going to say a lot of the same things Santi Zap said because I agree with Santi Zap. I can't help that, right? The Women's Royal Rumble started very well. It was fun. The women didn't get a woman didn't come in and get thrown over in 3 seconds right away. No, there were 7, 8 women in the ring fighting it out. The first elimination happened after B-Fab and Lash Legend kicked each other in the face, and Madam President Chelsea Green threw B-Fab over the top rope. That's how the first elimination happened. It happened because somebody took advantage of an opportunity. It was great. There was great representation. Again, Santi Zap, thank you. There was from NXT, and then obviously you had Jordynne Grace, which was kind of the big one that everyone wanted to see from TNA, but she is now a WWE superstar. But in my opinion, the biggest return was Alexa Bliss. It was so nice to see Alexa Bliss back in a WWE ring again. And her jacket. Rest in peace, Bray. God. Oh, it was a great moment. And then Nia Jax entered the Rumble. And the Irresistible Force, in probably one of the weirdest spots ever, eliminated 6 people. And they weren't just 6 mid-carders or lower-card wrestlers. No. Bianca Belair and Naomi were 2 of the names that went down there. I can't remember everyone else. I'm sorry. But she just threw 6 people out. What? That destroyed everything. It left Charlotte, Nia, and Roxanne. And we all knew. I predicted it. If you paid attention, I predicted it. Charlotte was going to win this when she was in the final 3. It's so annoying. Why is Charlotte Flair given every opportunity known to man? I don't friggin' know. I just watch. And in fact, I almost threw something at the TV, even though I knew it was coming. It was just like when Charlotte returned in 2022 and Ronda Rousey was in the ring, and she challenged Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey accepted, and Charlotte won. She just came back, and she's getting the title right away. Come on. But hopefully, she loses. Sorry, I'm a Charlotte hater. Anyways, we're going to move right on down the card to the Tag Team Championship match. DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I thought this match was really good. I really enjoyed this match. It was just tag team wrestling at its finest. The first fall, I think, was a super creative way to get the first fall. A fake tag into a running knee by Tommaso Ciampa. That was, I was tricked out when I watched it. I'm like, wait, no he didn't. Oh my word, no he didn't. That's insane. It's spots like that make you love wrestling just a little bit more than you did. Man, it was such a well wrestled match. It was so It was clean. It was fast without being too fast, and slow without being too slow. It was just right, like Goldilocks and porridge, baby. It was just right. And then the ending. Not what I expected, but thank you, Michael Cole, for reminding everyone at home why it makes sense. Oh, man. I gotta tell you. The Street Profits. I am ready for a Street Profits title run. I'm a huge fan of the Street Profits. I'm a huge fan. They are entertaining. They are athletic. They are everything you want in a tag team. And now they are mean. You know, they were the fun-loving, solo cup-holding, raining down happiness. And we want the smoke. They're scary now. Look, I'd be happy if Pretty Deadly won the championships. And I predicted that Pretty Deadly versus DIY would happen at WrestleMania. I don't want it anymore. If there's any tag team in the division that's due for a championship run, it's the Street Profits, man. Get some gold on them and let them hold it for a little bit. That's what I'm saying. That is what I want. Give it to us, WWE. All right. Moving on to the championship match, the ladder match versus Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. I don't think many people expected Cody Rhodes to lose anywhere other than WrestleMania for now. I think there was, like Santi Zep said in his predictions, I don't think there was a 0% chance Cody was going to lose, but it wasn't any higher than 10. You know, and it's kind of the problem when you set up a feud with The Rock or Roman Reigns or anyone in the bloodline right now, because it's an evolving story, but it sticks you. You know, we're going to be stuck with Cody Rhodes as a champion for at least a year, and if he wins at WrestleMania, when is he gonna lose, right? I don't want another 1,000-day reign. I liked when the championship was thrown around in a random episode of Raw. Not every episode, please. Not every episode. But I liked when you didn't know what was going to happen. You know? This match was fun to watch. It was great to watch. Kevin Owens had this look of nothing. There was nothing behind those eyes except pure hatred. He was seeing red from the very beginning. And again, we talk about the Street Profits being scary. Kevin Owens was scary. It was so where to start with this match? The spots were fantastic. Getting Alabama slammed through a ladder for Cody to go up and easily grab it. Getting power bombed on a ladder that's tipped like this and not flat. That was like, I cringed. I believe it happened like this. Oh, power bomb. Oh, yikes. Right? My mom physically reacted. My brothers physically reacted. I physically reacted. It was gruesome. It was a little bloody. It was perfect. I loved it. The only thing is Sami Zayn was out there for what? The general manager of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, and other officials and medical personnel were out there. Why? It's a ladder match. It made everyone else there look like the Kansas City Chiefs reffing staff and how they act towards Patrick Mahomes. Like, that's what it reminded me of. I don't get why they came out there. I really don't. I think it just kind of made it like, really? We're going to protect Cody Rhodes this much? He can't wrestle a ladder match without someone coming up and kissing his forehead and making sure he gets a nice glass of water or warm milk or whatever he needs. But other than that, I think that match was great. It's hard for me to say it's the match of the night when it's Royal Rumble, because that's the best part about the Royal Rumble PLE, the Royal Rumble itself. It was really good. Needless to say, it was really good. I hope though Kevin Owens, he's got to get some gold sometime soon, right? He's earned it at this point. I think. I do not care if it's the Intercontinental Championship for a month or the United States title for a month. Just give him something. Give him some individual prize to reward him for his work. All right, now we're going on to the main event, the Men's Royal Rumble. This one was great. It was just fun. At the same time in the ring, in 2025, we had Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, then John Cena and CM Punk in the ring at the same time. That's crazy. That's so insane. That's so utterly insane. You go 10 years ago, you say that this moment is going to happen in 2025. You would be spat at and then called crazy. Because never in a million years did anyone expect that to happen, but it happened. And man, the action was great. Braun Breaker looked like $1,000,000. That's a guy that just stands out to me all the time. Logan Paul eliminated CM Punk. So annoying. Drew McIntyre's apparently pissed. For what? I don't know. 3 different sources have said 3 different reasons. But that's a story for another day. The Royal Rumble match itself was stacked. It was just stacked. And I genuinely believe there were about 15 guys in that Rumble that if they won, I don't think many people would have been like, really? For some. But at the end of the day, they were all good contenders to win the Royal Rumble. The way the final 2 went down is, I think, my biggest problem with it. John Cena and Jey Uso both got out on the apron. Also, John Cena, he's just a little kid in a candy store at this point, and it's hilarious. I know some people find John Cena annoying and how he overacts and stuff like that. I friggin' love it. I think it's awesome, and I think it's hilarious, and I think he should keep doing it. I think he should do it more. But anyways, it was Jey Uso and John Cena as the final 2. And they both get out to the apron, and they're fighting on the apron. There were some spots, it was a super simple spot, but it was breathtaking. Like, your heart kind of stopped. Cena was holding onto the rope with one hand, 1 foot on the apron, and he was dangling a little bit. It's just those little things that I absolutely love. Anyways, and Jey Uso gets back in the ring. They're kind of fighting, and then John kind of jumps off. He was kind of pushed, but I would have preferred John Cena, elbow him a little bit, send Jey back, and then Jey runs up and shoulder tackles him or something. Make John Cena look a little stronger than he did there. Because Cena just looked like he was, and he was gone. But, should Jey Uso have won? I don't know. I would have rathered CM Punk. But I also think the build to the CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins feud is going to be great. It already is great. I think the payoff is going to be fantastic, hopefully at WrestleMania. Some people don't want it. I'm like, I'm not stupid. I'll take that. That's sometimes the beauty of the Royal Rumble. The winner's fine. Good job. He won. He's going to have a great story. But the setup to other stories is even better sometimes. I'm so excited to see where WWE takes all of these angles in the near future. All in all, for the Royal Rumble, I give it an A, maybe a high B. I don't think it wasn't anything special. There weren't any title changes. Again, the Women's Royal Rumble wasn't a shock who won. The Men's Royal Rumble was a shock who won. I just hope it goes well. I hope this story isn't dead in the water, as they say. But we'll have to see how it goes, right? But it wasn't particularly special, except Joe Hendry at number 15. I jumped out of my seat for that. It was just a good PLE, in my opinion. I think that's perfectly fine. Not every PLE has to be this WrestleMania 40-esque feel, I guess. But it was the nicest show. It was, holy cow, what just happened to my... It was a nice show. Great entertainment throughout. Great wrestling throughout. It's the Royal Rumble. Everybody loves the Royal Rumble. My mom does not watch wrestling that much. She used to, but she doesn't watch it that much anymore. She always watches the Royal Rumble, as should everyone. It's just fun. It's a fun match. It's a fun pay-per-view. PLE, sorry. And I enjoyed it. I'm a kid in a candy store with the Royal Rumble. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to watch. I'm sure it's fun to be a part of, in a sense. Why would that matter for me? I don't know if it's fun to be a part of. Don't listen to me. You know what? Forget everything I said. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, stuff like that. Thank you, Santi Zap, for agreeing with me on most of this stuff. Never put a microphone in my hands.